Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of our Boston Celtics MyGM series. Today we're going to simulate through another chunk of the season after our nice 9-point win against the Cavs last episode. LeBron put up a great performance, but Kyrie was just way too much for the King. First things first, I can't believe I forgot to do this. You guys reminded me in the comment section below. I don't remember who made the comment, but somebody told me to set my scoring options, and that's probably why we're not doing as well when we simulate games. So I'm going to go ahead and set these scoring options. Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, and then probably we're going to go with Jason Tatum. We're going to play through our star. We're going to, not patient, shoot it. We're going to go shoot at will. And offensive rebounding, we're going to have some get back. We're going to do limit perimeter shots, and we're going to have play physical defense, run in transition, and that should be good. Demetrius Jackson injured, so that should be much better for our simulation now that we actually have our points of emphasis in place. So I'm going to run through each simulation. I'm going to run through each game, give you guys a recap. Let's go ahead and check out the conference standings before we do. We're currently the 4th seed behind Brooklyn, Orlando, and Toronto. Brooklyn is just tearing it up right now. Toronto's on a 6-game winning streak, and the Brooklyn Nets, wow, they are barely winning games, but they are still winning. They're 17-9. D'Angelo must be putting up a ton of points for them. Let me go ahead and take a look at the roster for the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell up to an 85 overall already. Let me take a look at his stats to see how he's actually doing. Let's see here. The Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, D'Angelo putting up 24 and 6. Jeremy Lin also coming off with 18, and Nicholas Batum with 17 a game. But either way, we're going to go ahead and simulate through, and I'll bring you guys back with some recaps. So those points of emphasis are really making a difference. We lost some close games to the Timberwolves. We gave up 32 to James Harden and had a rough shooting night. But besides that, the points of emphasis seem to be working. We beat the Magic, and we're on a 4-game winning streak, beating the Cavs by 16. Just like we said, Kyrie and Gordon Hayward are really getting most of the touches. As long as Jason Tatum and Andre Drummond are able to help out, we should be pretty good to go. LeBron putting up another 30 points against us. But we're on a 4-game winning streak, and if I look at that correctly, we are actually number 1 in the conference right now. So wow, what a turnaround with that 4-game winning streak. So I'm going to go ahead, simulate some more, and I'll bring you guys back for some more recaps. Well, this is a nice sight to see. Isa Zubac is going to be willing to re-sign with us. Now, the only problem is we do have Andre Drummond. So 2 years, $15 million, I think that's definitely worth it. He puts up great scoring for us off the bench. So I'm definitely going to give this contract to Isa Zubac. And hopefully, nice, we get Isa Zubac to re-sign. Now, let's go ahead and simulate through Brooklyn. Oh, looks like we're getting a couple meetings here. Oh, yes. I did want to bring this up with you guys. Looking at 73 overall. We do have the Lakers protected pick this season. So we do have a good shot, if they are one of the bottom teams in the league, to possibly get a top pick in this draft. Looking at it right now, Lonzo's not doing the best in this simulation. So, and we're also 27-17. We lost to the Knicks with Porzingis putting up 40. But if we look at the mock draft, the Lakers pick is slotted to be the 8th pick right now. But if we look at our possible trades, we do, or excuse me, I was mistaken. We have the Kings pick this year. So how are the Kings doing? Right now, Sacramento Kings, 22-18. They're the 6th seed right now. Okay, we may have to trade out of that to try and move up in this draft. Because right now it looks like we're probably going to get the 19th pick and the 29th pick. And I'd really like to try and move up in this draft class to try and snag one of the top 4 players, whether it be Bamba, Bagley, Porter, or Doncic. So I'm going to look for some trades, and hopefully the Kings start going on a bit of a skid here to try and get one of those top picks. Well, I don't know what to say. We lost to the Kings. This is not a good sign. Kyrie put up beast now. Gordon Hayward, are you kidding me? 7 of 25 from the field? This is not going to cut it. Gordon Hayward, 7 of 25 from the season. I need to see how he's doing individually. 16 points a game? Not even shooting that well. He's shooting 44% from the field, 30% from 3. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to look at possible trades for him. Let's look at the trade finder for Gordon Hayward. And I'm going to have to see what possibilities we have right here. Because right now, the production we're getting from him is not nearly what he needed to be. So I'm going to see if we could try and piece together a different trade. Just looking at the options for Gordon Hayward. If he doesn't improve his scoring soon, we may have to look at moving him. Gordon Hayward has still not improved his scoring. His field goal percentage and nothing has really changed in the couple games I've simulated. Kyrie's doing very well, Tatum's doing well, Drummond's getting a double-double. But besides that, Gordon Hayward needs to step it up. Let's take a look at the conference standings real quick. We are still in the number 1 seed, but Milwaukee's only a game and a half back of us. So if they get on a winning streak and if we take a loss or two, we could be right out of the number 1 seed. On the opposite side, the Kings have fallen back down. They are severely taking a skid. I don't think they're even close to getting a bad pick. Yeah, the Kings are still 11th in the power rankings right now. And who do we have at the very bottom? What do you know? The New York Knicks. I may try and trade the pick we have of the Kings and our own pick, trying to move up in this draft. So if any team we're going to go after probably the Charlotte pick, the Dallas pick, or the New York Knicks pick. So if I'm able to find a trade, I'll bring it back to you guys. So the trading deadline has come and gone. I decided let's keep Gordon Hayward on for at least the rest of this year. We still got him for another year. So just in case he does start to pan out, we still have him under contract for that next year. Also, I want to try and get Kyrie re-signed again. I really do not want to lose him in free agency. He's only 26 years old, and Andre Drummond and Jason Tatum as well, I want to sign to bigger long-term contracts. Besides that, we have really been playing very well. A couple guys up there overall. We've been playing very well. Previous to this, we had another 5-game win streak, beating the Miami Heat by 42 and the Toronto Raptors by 46, only losing to Philadelphia. But we are up to 35-21 in the conference, putting us up 2 more games on the Milwaukee Bucks, with the Philadelphia 76ers right behind them. Besides that, Houston is still rolling right now. I think they may be averaging the most points in the league besides us, apparently. So that run and gun style that I decided to put in is really paying off right now. We're still number 2 to them in the power rankings. And let's look at the GM power rankings. Hey, it looks like we're number 1 for GM of the year right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to go simulate all the way up to the All-Star weekend. And that will be it for today. Okay, guys, we have ended up to All-Star break 37-22. Took a loss to the Pacers, unfortunately. Carmelo Anthony is on the Pacers now. I had no clue about that. Apparently, they also have Joe. This is a completely different team, and they have the rookie John Malcolmus. Let me take a look at the transaction report, because I don't remember this happening. So Courtney Lee, Noah Vaught, Tyson Chandler was traded, Steven Adams and Julius Randle and Kyle Kuzma, Joe Ingles and Alex Len for Thaddeus Young, Enes Kanter traded, each first round pick, Timothy Mozgov traded. A lot of trades happening around here. If we look at the standings heading into All-Star Weekend, we are now a solid 4 games up on the Milwaukee Bucks. Houston is looking to get 40 wins already. They are completely tearing it up right now. If we look at our individual player stats, Gordon has improved his shooting a bit. He is up to nearly 45%, increasing it slowly but surely. He's increased his 3-point field goals a little bit. He's up to 17 points per game. Kyrie up to 24 points per game. Jason Tatum, Andre Drummond, and Josh Richardson all putting in their points as well. We have some great bench scoring. I really like it. But that will be all for today's episode of the MyGM. Next episode, we'll go through All-Star Weekend and move on to the second half of the season. If you guys liked this episode, be sure to hit the like button. Guys, let's try and get to 600 subscribers by the end of the 5th of December. Let's try and get it in the next 5 days. I really hope we can do it. I really do appreciate all the support you guys are giving on these videos. It really makes me and motivates me to make more of them. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.